Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition, episode 18 of the Too Late We Said It podcast. I am your host with my co-anchor, Mr. Edwin Nevado. Welcome back, Edwin. Welcome back, humans.
Hey, it's another episode 18. That was an awkward way of saying hey, I felt. But hey, it is what it is. Here we are. Yeah, let's go. Where's the energy? Ha!
Yo, this is the first time you had energy at the beginning of the show, Edwin. Usually I'm the
usually I'll be like,
yeah, I'll be like, Edwin, what's up? I'll be like, nigga, say something. It's the radio, nigga.
It's like we on TV.
That's crazy, yo.
It's like, hi, mom.
Hi, mom. Yeah, all bashful and shit. Hey, I'm Sabrina from Northern Washington. I'm looking for a guy with shoulders. Like, what?
With shoulders? I hope he has shoulders.
I know, right? Exactly. I just had my shoulders amputated. That's crazy. It still have a little bit of your arm connected to your titty. I don't know. Welcome back, guys. We are going off the
you know what happens with a dude that doesn't have shoulders? He's just a stick figure like this.
Oh, yeah. Neck straight to the nuts.
It's just the arms like this. There's no rotation here. It's just like
straight in hug mode. Grandma hug mode.
You tilt your whole hand, shake your hand, and then when you shake, you gotta shake like this.
That's crazy. You basically 2D. You 2D. You stuck in the second dimension.
It's like if you married the dude from Hangman, like the stick figure dude.
Why would you marry him? He can't do nothing for you, ladies. Women ain't taking that motherfucker these days. Anyway, what do we say? As you know, we always have a slate of topics to talk. Oh, well, before I get into it, Ed, how could I be so rude? What's good with you, Ed, baby? I ain't seen you,
hey, man. I was so happy. I
thought
we was about to skip right past the part where I'm going to say nothing and say I did
something. No, you got to say something this week. We ain't talked this week, bro. What's up with you, man?
This week, I did a little traveling for work. Everything I has to do is work. Work. Traveled to Wilson. The first place that I lived in when I first moved to North Carolina is Wilson, North Carolina. I got to go see what it looks like now after 10 years. I can't even believe it's been 10 years since I moved to North Carolina. And I was there for a year, and I got to explore a little bit of how the city looks now. It's a very small town.
Did it develop? Did it regress?
Yeah, they got a lot more places were added, like commercialization. So a lot more like eateries and whatnot. So I got to try a couple new things. So I enjoyed that, not to mention the job site I was working at. It's always good to get a fresh scenery.
You see any Cuban women I could potentially marry?
No Cuban women. Interestingly enough, I think I only seen one Hispanic person the whole time I was down there.
You should get out of there. Scram! You need to get the hell up out of there, bro.
In some instances, it might be refreshing to see them all.
Oh my God, no! You sound like Uncle Ruckus. Get them damn Puerto Ricans out my neighborhood.
No, I like to see Puerto Ricans. I don't see enough of those.
Yeah, but yeah, it was cool. Other than that, good to chill out there.
Yeah, it's a small town. I mean, it takes you 10 minutes to drive from one side to the other. So
okay, damn.
It kind of lets you know how small this place is.
Yeah, geez, one of those places. Damn, I sound like a sundown town, my brother.
No, this is actually a specifically predominantly
come on, you can do it.
It's more diverse though.
Oh my God, y'all. I hate when people tiptoe around race, yo. Just don't say it's a bunch of niggas out there and we cool.
No, it's predominantly more diverse in like people of color, I guess. Because it's not all just African American. It's not just black as an African American. It's just.
Is it Nigerians?
I honestly don't know, man. That's part of it. I don't think it's a sundown town.
I know you. Why am I grilling you on this country, this town? Yeah.
I'm sorry for taking. It's not a sundown town. I think that's where you should be. I think you go outside of Wilson. Maybe it's
Wilson. Okay.
Do sundown towns still exist? They do.
Edwin Nevada, boy. You know someone downtown still exists. They're so naive, y'all. Press the thumbs up button if y'all believe. Ed, if Ed ran the country, it might be okay, yo. Ed, they'd be like, Mr. Nevada, what are you gonna do? I think we should just give everybody health care, man. If they do the right thing, yo.
Everybody should just be happy.
Yeah, man. Why are people homeless? I mean, really? Should it be great? They'll shoot you by the second night, nigga. You be dead. Before we gonna get into our slate of topics, I wanted to talk about something that came across the ticker, as they say, this morning. And I was looking at CNBC, and we talk about the topic of AI and futurism a lot. And Disney disclosed today that they have began investments of at least $1 billion into open AI to build out infrastructures so that they themselves can create AI characters instead. So instead of these, when you was growing up, you saw these joints that be like, if your child wants to be a star, please have them come here buck naked. Nah, but have them come here, and try out. But now that's going to lessen and lessen, become more of a rarity, because now they're going to have these synthetic or digital characters. What do you think about that? Are they still going to be able to market these people the same? Are you still going to be able to go on tours? Like, what do you think? What do you think from that?
I mean, ultimately, I was like, can people really connect with AI characters much? I mean, I understand we got like a lot of those social media things where they have the live things where people pretend to be AI characters, and they do all the things with the I don't know, those live things where people do those lives and people be doing the emojis and whatnot, and then they give them, like, I'm talking about those lives people be going, and then people be like putting the hearts and these little gift things, and then they're like,
what do you mean?
Thank you. I don't remember the name of the apps is, but it's like people just be on live, be on the camera, and pretending to be an AI character.
Oh, so this is like some mukbang type thing. It's in that type of
like what's those live programs, like Meet Me or some shit? Is like one's called Meet Me, I guess.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know, man. But there's these apps people use where
just generalize it for me, yo.
Yeah, they're just basically what these apps are designed to do is like you open the app and then it just it's like almost like a different form of, like, TikTok probably derives from this, where you're just live, and then while you're live, you're interacting with the people that's following you.
Okay, like a Periscope type thing.
Yeah, and then people can like basically give you give you a form of currency that's within the app that you can convert by getting a specific amount of currency equals $1. So then they convert that currency.
Okay.
Someone gives you a diamond, and the diamond is worth like this many credits, and then that credit converts,
and they can cash it out.
Okay. Yeah, and then you could put a giant dragon and it flows, and that thing's worth like 200. And then you have to buy those. It's, I think, rubies, or something like that. You
I don't know.
Buy rubies,
but I know what you're saying.
Dragon costs that much, and then when you buy them then the app gets a cut, and the person that you bought it for gets a cut. Right. And then they can convert it into actual currency,
just like a super chat here on Facebook. I mean,
correct. Like super chat is the kind of the equivalent of that.
I understand.
Yeah, so there's these apps that do that, and then in these apps, people have different personalities, and there's people that just pretend like they're an AI from like a video game. They're like, "Hello, my name, thank you," and they're very like monotone, like AI, and people kind of interact with them. But the reason why I said that, the point is, like, you can only much relate with that character before it just kind of becomes redundant and like, oh yeah, it's the same shit all the time.
Well, they like,
I don't think that will last. I think that AI is good if you use it for like specific stuff, but I don't think you think that Disney's gonna really go away from human actors and just specifically just strictly go to AI. Like, is that really the idea?
That's not the idea. That's what their money says they're doing, and that's what their press team said they're doing.
I don't know. What if they're just doing that to keep AI from advancing? Sometimes you buy something to squash it.
No, they investing in it though. So they didn't buy it.
Oh, so they didn't buy it. They're investing their money in
not for $1 billion. They didn't buy OpenAI. They was like, here, develop that Sora shit y'all working on, and then when you get some hot stuff, we need a section of licensing in that just for us, so we can build characters, yo. And I don't think you understand. But we about to switch gears. I just wanted to put this out here real quick. Let us know y'all thoughts on this. But they are getting very precise with this AI ad. You know how old people already get.
Yeah.
Old people show you something. Look at this house on fire, spitting donuts. Hey, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
We're using AI now. Like, we could use AI now where we record what we're recording now and completely let AI and say, hey, we want you to make it look like we're in behind a volcano and doing this and make it look, and they'll and the AI will completely convert our video into something completely different and plop us right in the middle of it. You could say, hey, I want to look like a wrestler, and then our face will be perfectly cropped into a wrestler's body, and it'll look like that's our body going around. So AI be doing some crazy shit now.
The scary part, though, Ed, is what AI can do now with machine learning. Is they can take this video where we at 11 minutes, and we can say finish this episode for us, and our bodies and the way we laugh and for another hour would be predicted by AI and acted out on this camera, bro. That's why I'm like, it's getting spooky, brother.
Yeah, it's like we were talking earlier about how it gets to a point where you won't be able to trust any kind of video footage anymore.
None. I already don't trust video footage, for real.
It's like, I got video proof. It's like, is it really proof though?
That face was so real. You just did. You was like, I want to believe you, but
it's like, is it really?
That's crazy, but it's real. So yeah, just give it's a tide that we can't fight against at this point. Honestly, I feel like it's no way, but just remember to have discernment, guys, and have an appreciation for the real thing. So speaking of that, let's segue into the next topic. In America, there has been, if you're of any age at all, if you anything over like 24 years old, you probably have a realization or a missed history with malls here in the United States of America. And over the past 10 years or so, 10, 15 years or so, the decline of malls have been rapid. I saw a study somewhere, Ed, it said in 2019, there were, or 2015, there were 2,500 malls in the United States, roughly 2,500. Right now, in 2025, there are between 1,150 or 1,050 and 1,150 malls still left in the United States.
So
These are closed off malls.
They dropped by 1,000 in a 10-year span, is what you're saying.
More than 1,000. And they're asking, and they're projecting that in 2030, there'll be less than 250 malls in the United States of America. So that's like a couple of states. You know what I mean? So
I think we spoke briefly about strip malls being the new malls now, right?
Strip malls being the new mall. Oh, what's wrong? Pause. What's wrong with our throats? What's going on here?
The topic, maybe. I don't know. Anywho,
talking about malls give you dry throat.
But remember back in the day when we were younger, we'd come back from school and that'd be the spot where everybody meets up. It's like, yo, we're gonna go to the mall because you go buy stuff, but there's so much things to do in the mall, whether it's shopping or like going to the arcade. Remember the arcade? Like going to the arcade, and sometimes some malls would have restaurants in them, and some malls would have activity places. Like it'd be like a bouncy ball type place, or like or like a rock climbing thing, or each mall had its own specific little activity. And then for little kids, they had that little section where they had the little merry-go-round and all that shit. I'm like,
place you could
it's
crawl.
like the place where it's a place for everybody, you know, for the adults to find stuff. A one-stop shop. It's like when you go Christmas shopping, you would go to the mall. Like now, people doing online shopping so much that people don't go out as much. I think that's pretty much what it is. So these malls be just ghost malls now. Like it'll be like 10 people in there, and be like, oh my god, there's only like 10 people in here. And then those little, what happened to like the entrepreneurial shit? Because remember, you have the big stores that's all around, and then in the middle, the in between, you have those little shops, like the little places where people sell jewelry or like t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
you had the little anchor shop, and then you had
those little tiny mini
shop
shops
and the watch shop.
Yeah. And then they're just like, someone will have a little booth in the mall, and that's where they start their entrepreneurship. There's like, I got my little booth in the mall, and I sell my little trinkets in there. And those little spots was cool as shit too, because it'd be like a buddy, and then he'd hook you up. He brought people and stuff. It's like, oh, like custom t-shirts or hats, or somebody would sell. They even had hair. Like you could buy like wigs and shit at one of those little jewelry, watches.
Spencer's,
you name it.
Remember Spencer's?
Spencer's, they still around, those Spencer's.
Yeah, but I have never seen a Spencer's by itself outside the mall, and I
have. There's a strip mall down here in Smithfield. It's a pretty large Spencer's too.
Okay.
But they converted to the strip malls. That's like where the Spencer still lives, because they sell a lot of anime stuff. Since anime is going up, Spencer's is moving towards that part of stuff. And then those novelty gifts are still the shit. Like, who doesn't like a good gag gift? that's where you're gonna go to Spencer's. But maybe
Right.
Spencer's has online shop. I never checked into that.
Yeah, they definitely have an online shop. But yeah, I didn't know that. I'm glad to see they still thriving.
I just recently saw one too. I was down in Smithfield and seen, but I seen it a while ago because that Spencer's part of this large strip mall that's down there, like an outlet center. You know, where they got Timberland, Nike, and all that down there.
That's gangster.
Timberland's
I
still
know New York niggas probably go in there and have a heart attack, boy. Going to the Timberland store.
I still rock Timbs. You still rock Timbs?
Hell no, they male stilettos. But respect to everybody who wear Timbs. You know.
How they male stilettos?
In Baltimore, you gotta have some fleet feet shoes. You can't be wearing no heavy ass Timbs. If people start shooting, you can't be click clacking like Rudolph up the street. You gotta have some New
Timbs be heavy as shit now.
Hell yeah, unless you got a gun in them Timbs, I'm not wearing no Timberlands. The neck long like a holster.
Hey yo, but getting kicked by Timbs didn't feel good neither.
You might as well get shot. I'd rather get shot and just get it over with instead of getting kicked with some Timberlands. Take me home to Jesus right now.
It's like you'll go home with the tree symbol on your forehead. It's like, what happened to you? It's like, don't ask me no stupid question. You can see what happened to me. Fuck out of here.
I've been branded by the streets. But let me ask you this: what do you think? What do you think kids are gonna miss out on? Like you said, the hanging out part. I think that's gonna be the main thing, like the community, the kumbaya, as Antonio Brown would say. People that had that, you had a little play place for the kids, you had a little arcade for the teens.
Yeah, the main thing there I would go to the mall for when I was younger was going, and some of them would have movie theaters attached to them too. And then and that's where you would go and you would hang out in the mall till your movie start time would go, because you got the food court, go chilling at the food court. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's so much
lady handing out samples and shit.
Yeah, yo, I would love doing that. I wouldn't even be hungry. I'd be like, sample.
Yeah,
sample.
right.
I was like, you know what? I can't decide, but I'm not even hungry no more.
You had too much, fat boy.
You cannot have two samples. You eat one sample.
You can't.
But yeah, I think kids are missing out on that, on the idea of being there with what maybe kids have spots now where they meet up.
I don't know if I would feel safe. I would definitely have some hesitancy about dropping my kids off at the mall, even the interior jit. But exterior, hell no, you ain't going to no strip mall. A strip mall ain't nothing but an outlet. You feel me? An outlet mall.
Yeah, because you don't have no place to be stagnant at. Because you're in the store, you gotta leave the store. Now you outside.
Laudering.
You just outside.
And you can get scoop and scored by a child predator. They can just snap you up and then they out on the freeway. It's over for you. So yeah, man. I think the mall, they had the little wishing well. Remember they had the little wishing well at the joint?
Wishing well, yeah, exactly.
Did you go to the mall at White Marsh at all up here in White Marsh, Maryland?
Yeah, White Marsh Mall. Mondawmin, is Mondawmin Mall still there?
Mondawmin Mall, spirit of the city.
That was my favorite mall right there.
Shit, Mondawmin. Yeah, you was shopping for your life in Mondawmin Mall, nigga, back when I was growing up. You was risking your life in the mall. I think
that was East Point Mall, wasn't it?
No, East Point Mall just had white heroin addicts, but Mondawmin Mall had niggas on the hunt right next to the subway station.
It was right there.
I went into a Christian bookstore. I remember they had a Christian bookstore with my grandmother. I went in there and they wasn't playing no Christian music in the background. They was playing Project Pat. I was like, what the fuck is that? I walked in there, it was like, blunt to my lip, gun on my hip, rocks in my side. I said, damn, that's how we get down in a Christian bookstore.
And then she goes like, praise Jesus.
Pat be spitting Jesus. No cat, yo. So that was crazy. Shout out to Mondawmin Mall. But yeah, those I remember they had that beautiful staircase in Mondawmin, Westview Mall. Oh, just like
here at Mondawmin Mall, where we preach the word straight up. Straight up Christian ministry.
Straight up, nigga, from the book.
Right from the book.
Fuck an interpretation, nigga. What it say right there? We teach the word straight up. No chaser. Oh my God. I'm not fucking with you, Ed. You insane. Here at Mondawmin, at the whole mall, we do this.
Little did you know it's a church, yo. And then you go outside and you see the steeple, like, oh yeah.
Chill, yo. Chill, yo. We teach the word straight up. She meant that shit, Sister Rita. Whew,
Oh
from the
man.
book. All right, yo. So let's do. You making? I'm not fucking with you, Ed. You're gonna give me scoliosis. Pause. So if you do have a mall in your area, if you're lucky enough to have the mall that you went to in your high school in your area, man, go pop in there. If not to buy anything, just to walk it, because you never know when it could be the last time. They could already have plans to tear it down. You don't even know it. So for nostalgic sake, I definitely took the last walk. I took a last walk up at Orange
He
Mills
said the
Mall.
last walk.
The last,
Orange Mills.
the last walk. They said that was about to close. I worked in there for a while at the GNC.
Oh shit! I worked at Orange Mills and Changes. Remember Changes?
Changes.
Yo, I worked at Changes at Orange Mills
The
Mall for
clothes
like a year
store.
and a half, yo.
Oh, that was dope, yo.
Hell yeah,
Everybody
yo.
went to change. If you're from Baltimore, you know about changes, yo.
That's where I learned about SWAT.
What's SWAT?
Smile, walk, approach, talk.
Oh, hold on. Tell me more about that. Tell me more.
When we
Tell
went
me
there, like
more.
the manager of that establishment, he was like, "Hey man, I want everybody swatting so I come into the come in." So that smile, you smile at the guest, smile, walk, approach. So you walk towards them, and then you walk towards them, and then approach them, and then you talk to them. So smile, walk, approach, talk, and then every time someone will come in, someone will swat. So if I'm swatting, then somebody else gotta stay back, and then they would give commission in there. So of course there was an incentive, right?
You really swatting now. I was waiting for that
But
C word to
the
come out.
commission came more like it's like more of like
A team base.
not team based, more so like you have to be the main salesperson of the week, and then you get a bonus in your check for it.
Okay,
So
it
it's
wasn't
not like you don't get specific commission.
drip
Just
by
like
drip.
if every time they go and they ask who's the person that
I got
that
you.
helped
Okay.
you, and then the person that has the most at the end of the week would get a little bonus on each check.
Okay. So it was a race, not a little
Yeah,
sprint.
yeah, it was more like a little friendly competition type.
Okay,
shit.
I got you. Swatting. Remember, pick that. That's a good little sales tactic.
Yeah,
SWAT.
and fun fact, during that time that I was working there, Capadonna and Teron Lou ended up being pretty regular in that store, and I was able to sell them a few item stuff. I used to put stuff aside for them too when they
That's
come in.
what's
They
up,
come
yo.
in like once a month. You know what I mean? Teron Lou and Capadonna. We go in there.
Tyrone Lue, light blue,
Yeah.
Tyrone Lue.
Remember Teron Lou?
Yeah, he got stepped
Play
over. I remember.
for the Wizards. Oh shit! That's what you got. He's a coach now, and
He's a coach now. Shout out Tyrone Lue. Everybody got their moment, you know. He got some great moments.
he probably remember changes.
Of course, he probably spent a lot of money in changes. He remember changes.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas know where they wasted their money.
Yo,
at.
and Capadonna used to fuck with Jabot so much. What I know about Jabot, he would always get in there and get the Jabot jeans and shit.
Not the Jabos with the straps.
Yo, remember the velour suits, yo? I had like 3 different velour suits back then. Yo.
Jesus.
I had the light blue one, the light brown one, and then there was like this one that was almost like an orangey brown color. Yo, I had 3.
I never was into that. But since we here, I never was
like,
into
velour suits and wallabies, yo.
You look like Ghostface Killer outside, nigga.
I was real huge in Wu-Tang, yo.
Ghostface
Killer. Now one.
That's insane. Anyway, speaking of that, since we here, beautiful segue. Let's talk about music today. So we all know you don't like Drake, to my chagrin, but a little bit deeper than that, we have the musicians out like Riff Raff. You know who Riff Raff is? The white rapper Riff Raff. He be like, Chrome diamonds shining. You call my phone at right time. I walk around on silent with my left line. Paying the cent, driving in a Chevy, getting money on my back been heavy. Water breaking. You never heard Riff Raff?
Why is his name?
He hilarious. Sometimes he be rocking, but sometimes it's just hilarious. But we got rappers like him. You got no shade to nobody I'm about to say, but these are the ones just in consensus is little hip hop rappers. You got like Lil Yachty. You got these little rappers that you hear with these
yeah.
And
they had like this little like catchy
yes, and not saying that it's bad music because it's catchy and they selling, so somebody like it. But to us in the older generation, you just like, oh, them niggas ain't talking about nothing but coochie and water and all, you know what I mean, like that. But we've all had that in our generation. Our generations, I would say, is like the 90s to the early 2000s.
Yeah.
then the generation
like
before
goofy
them.
songs. I remember in the 90s, the most goofiest song was the Barbie song, and the what was the other one?
I'm a Barbie
I'm a model, you know what I mean? He was like, I am too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And then he's like, I am a model, you know what I mean?
I'm so sexy it hurt. God damn, boy, you bad as a bitch.
Yo, that was a goofy ass song in my opinion.
But you know,
and the Barbie song too. What about that blue song? I'm blue, but you know what?
In them cultures, they don't really give. I don't know. Do white people give each other grief for making them songs like that? Them little goofy ass songs, or they just?
I don't know, but
they be laughing at each other.
What
they
about,
take it as a joke.
Macarena was one too.
I don't know if the Macarena was goofy though, because that shit slaps. You know what I love watching? Hotel Transylvania on the boat when they be playing that shit. Hey, Macarena.
That's the only part of the song you know the lyrics to. Hey, Macarena.
I know it's a whole other break.
Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría, cosa buena. Baila tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Macarena.
Yo, so what is they saying? What are they saying, Ed?
They're just telling you to do the dance. Move your. It's like telling you to dance with your body. You're just basically the instruction to the song. And then it's telling you that dancing brings happiness and joy. You know
it's the Hispanic electric slide.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Macarena is. It's literally
I never knew that, bro.
Of the electric slide, yo.
I didn't know that, yo.
And it's designed to get everybody to dance together.
I told you it slaps, yo. I felt it in my soul, yo. I knew it was a reason, yo. I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about.
See, it's funny because it's like without knowing the language, it's like music is a universal language.
You feel
it's like. Yeah, because the song is designed to get you to dance, and because it's very similar to electric slide, is like those things it kind of like, I don't know why, but I want to do this.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, what are you doing? You still do it.
And then the country version of that, is the line dance where everybody dances together and does a little.
I don't know the one. I don't know the one. Like, what's the country one? Like,
there's one I just don't know.
Macarena is the one.
I think that there's specific ones.
Black people, we got a lot of dances, y'all.
Yeah, if you know what the country version of that song, because there is one, because that's the country that everybody does that dance. It's basically the country version of electric slide, to be honest.
Okay.
If you think about it, they're doing the electric slide, but it's a country version doing little spins and shit.
Gotcha. Now, what's the Japanese Macarena is the old one Gangnam Style.
You think that's the one? Gangnam Style.
Yo, that's crazy. All right, now what's the Indians got, yo? Me and the mooga nigga mugga nigga.
Oh shit, yo, the Punjabi MC. Yo, that was my shit though. Tell me that shit wasn't.
It was a banger. It was a banger. Like, and they got a dance to that joint.
Oh shit!
It was a banger. It is a banger.
It immediately makes you bob your head. You're like, yo, that shit was crazy.
I'm trying to think who.
Why when you said Indian, I was thinking about Native American. It's like they have a dance too because they have the tribal dance.
Oh, they got a slow one though. The return to innocence.
Yo, I'm not gonna be able to help you with that one, yo.
You never heard that joint?
Yeah, but I heard it, but I was like,
they just don't slap that hard. They don't be dancing. You feel me? They sit on the mountain and cry, nigga.
Yeah, I have a tendency to do some edits to make you sound better. I can't help you with that one, bro.
Thank you.
You gonna stand on your low for that one, yo.
Why you let me land? You ain't let me land on that. He was like,
I'm gonna try, yo. I'll try my best to try to help you out on that.
It's okay, yo. I tried, nigga. At least God like me. God love me.
Nah, but normally you be nailing those.
It's hard. I told you my throat hurt. Pause, yo, man. My throat irritated. I've had a cold for a week. Pause. I said irritated, bro.
Yo, why does it hurt though?
Irritated.
Oh yeah, why is it irritated?
Chill, yo. Chill, yo. Pause, yo. Everything.
Pause on everything.
Pause to life. But yeah, so look, like, so we when we was growing up, when I was thinking about goofy songs, I was thinking about Soldier Boy. Yo, because it really in our
Oh my
culture, it's the only culture we be
God.
roasting niggas for putting out goofy music. I think maybe I haven't
Well, that's
experienced
Barbie
it.
Girl, Blue. What's another one? Yo, wasn't there one that was a girl was like she was like I'm a cow or something? She has I got
Doja Coon. I call her
yeah.
Doja Coon.
Didn't she have one like that? It was like I'm a cow and it's like moo or
Yes,
some shit
yo,
like
Doja.
that.
Yes, she did, yo. And
What,
Doja
yo,
Cat was
how
so bad.
that song was ridiculously crazy, yo.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Go moo. I was like, I'm in love with this bitch. I say, yo, I'm finna go to the farm, nigga.
And yo, Sean was like,
a little bit lower, buddy. I was finna go to Turkey Hill.
yeah.
I said, I'm about to get me a thick Amish woman in a cow suit, boy. But then she started cooning, yo. I lost all respect for Doja Coon.
Like, damn, yo. That's how it went down. She had a moment though.
She had a moment, boy.
Does that not considered? Isn't that considered though one of the? Because that was a goofy ass song.
It was a goofy one. Lollipop. Shawty wanna lick me.
Oh, you talking about like a lollipop? Shorty wanna
lick the rapper.
Yeah, the rapper.
Shawty wanna irritated.
Yo, bottles in the club.
Yo, I saw dudes in the club. I saw dudes in the club singing that. Shawty wanna die. Killers.
Look.
Yes. Look, here we go.
Oh,
hey, look. Hey, look. In the club, boy. Bubba Spark, Paul.
Hey, yo, Soulja Boy is kind of a genius though, because he turned hate into dollar signs. Yo, I think he's one of the first artists where he made more money from people hating on his shit, and he was just laughing his way to the bank. He's like, "Yo, hate my shit, fuck you." Give me them likes, clicks. Yo, and it's like, yo, he was doing that shit. So you can't knock his hustle, even though like a lot of his music. But I mean, I'm sure he has a few bangers in there. But when you have that many songs that you don't like,
you heard his new joint, Trap.
I have not heard anything he released. I didn't even know he was still releasing. He's been releasing music.
My line.
For real?
Tell him hit my line.
He knows the lyrics, yo. You got all his albums, don't you?
Tell him hit my line. That's Yellow John, she your free.
I didn't know that was you, Sean.
That was Soulja Boy. That was me in the club right there. Looking at the devil, waving a cup. Yeah, with the straw. That's a player sip.
Hey, girl, what's going on? Hey, man, watch my drink now. Watch my drink now. That's why you have to dance like this, because everybody dances, so you keep your cup up so nobody bump your shit. Then you bring it down for a sip and then back up again.
Why the other hand can't just be idle to the side though?
Nah, fuck that. In case the cops come in.
I ain't doing shit.
Yo, you see my hands, right? My hands are always visible.
Always. That means you ain't got to change your vibe. That's a good idea.
Stay ready. That way you ain't got to get ready. Yeah.
You might not need to be in that place if you got to prep for a police raid. That's the same. Jesus, you are from Baltimore. You are from Baltimore.
Hey, yo, Hammer Jacks, yo, Love Nightclub. That place got shut down the most, and that's in DC. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, it was actually a guy named Edwin who was like a party promoter there, yo. Who he came to a club I used to bounce at.
Oh, for real?
But yeah, he was cool as shit. Shout out to Edwin. Shout out to Love Nightclub. That was a very nice venue, man.
Yo, you used to like deal with the prize, man. I met this one dude named Edwin. He worked over at Trywire.
I ain't want to tell nothing about it, yo. I was thinking where the story was going. I was
used to wave machetes and shit.
Not this Edwin, nigga. When I tell people about this Edwin, it sounds like I'm telling the story of Leonidas, nigga. He coming at with a knife, wilding in swords.
This is Sparta.
This is Tuesday. Nigga just coming to work with a sword and
I
shit.
still remember I was like, I was slicing, dicing. I was just playing. I would never do that. This shit sucks.
Niggas is in that joint like that. When niggas neck go back into their shoulders,
the fact that I didn't get fired on the spot is crazy. I was like, "What'd you say? Say what?"
I'm just playing.
I'm just playing.
I'm like, niggas got kids.
Yo, I looked over you. You were the only one that was laughing. Yo,
I was laughing half because I was scared. Yo, you came in there. It was grown Africans, nigga, from war-torn countries. You was waving a machete around, playing around. How you feeling this morning? You get your coffee? I'm like, he is on. As turned up as it was in that work environment, you cannot play with a knife in that boy. Just walked up the ramp like Kratos. Nigga. Anyway,
I sharpened that machete myself too. That shit was sharp as fuck.
You're not helping your case. Moving on. So in America, there is what I feel, raising a daughter, I can say this, and my daughter's only 10, bro, and I've already had to talk to her about looks and image. I feel like in America, there is a extremely unrealistic beauty standard, primarily on women. Let's keep it 100. Fellas, we get up. You come out the house looking like Seal and get some coochie. You be like, it don't matter, you feel me? But I think women are under the pressure to now you got guys that wax their eyebrows and all that shit like that, but it's definitely
my
not
power, my pleasure, my pain, baby.
like a grown addiction. That's my shit. But yeah.
You know that when it snows, my eyes become...
that was a banger. That was another Space Jam.
That song
banger.
is the truth. Like, I'll hear that song now and I'll jam to it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was a banger. No shade to Seal. That was a banger. But what I'm trying to say is that for women, I think the pressure is a lot more. You'll see women, they go to Walmart and they put on makeup and you go to the gym. I go to the gym sometimes. I see a lot of chicks in full makeup at the gym. Now, some of them could be fishing for some new dick. But some of them
gym though?
At the gym, bro.
Even though when you're sweating, this new makeup lines are crazy, man. They don't even come off with
sweating
sweat.
it off.
The sweat somehow protrudes past the makeup.
It just spit out the side.
You know that spray you put on your windshield so you don't need your wipers?
It got Docker's khaki material, just roll off.
Rolls off like it's not there. Like, what the fuck?
Wickered skin. Get the hell out of here. But anyway, so I maybe it's worldwide, but I can only see the world I'm in right now. It's just as far as this sector. This is what I'm really just looking at here in America. But like I said, the beauty standard is extremely high. You see sometimes a lot of men. Now, men, we go through what we do, yo. We go get a Turkish a hair hat put on. We get the Scully put on. That's a carpet. No, not. I'm talking about a real Scully, a hair Scully. Okay. You go get a new hair. You get your turf put on. You know what I'm saying? Scalpeled onto your head in Turkey, and you gotta. I don't know the process. I wouldn't do that. Shout out to to the men who do that. I'm just gonna.
What's that? That thing where you like line it like that to make it look like it's your hairline? And it's like
Farmville.
Black.
You got Farmville. Your shit.
No, you don't talk about like that. Like there's like a. Like
you get the tattooed on or Beijing on?
Beijing. That's what it is. The Beijing.
No, no, bro. No,
I'm not getting. I'm saying like I'd rather just put this on.
Just put that on, dog. See, you still got some hair though, a little bit.
It's hanging on for dear life. I didn't have time, and I was going to cut that joint down like you balled it down, so you don't see it.
I take a military razor to my shit every other day.
Go ahead and like this is what y'all get. See this perfect lineup.
I thought you had on a jazz hat. Don't you know the hat Don Cheadle be wearing all the time? That's what I thought you had on the Kangol from my direction. That's what it looked like. But yeah, some dudes do get the tattoo scalp. I got Beijing by mistake one time.
By mistake.
Did you like it though? My barber, shout out to my barber. My barber before I went bald.
Oh, he just assumed. He just assumed you wanted
She
it.
just assumed before
Oh,
I,
she
I,
just
I
assumed.
went to a lesbian barber. She was a beast. Shout out to my barber at
Oh,
AM
so she
Cut.
was just trying to hook you up because she saw
Yeah,
your in and out.
she was like, let me hook you up real quick. I was like, bet you ain't filled me wrong yet. She is one of the best barbers in the world. I stand by that.
Mhm.
But so she hooked me up. I looked in the mirror. I was like, my shit looked robust. I was like, my shit wasn't looking like that. What is this? She pulled out that. I was like, oh hell no. She's like, it's good for like 5 days. I was like, I can't do this, show, because then that's a facade. I can't
Yeah.
trick nobody out here like this.
She probably did it right, yo, because some people don't be doing it right.
No, she did it right, but I was like, this is gonna fade. Then I'm gonna be addicted to looking like this.
Then you're gonna be because that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And then the thing is, everybody knows.
Everybody
knows,
that.
and it just makes it worse because then eventually it's gonna come to the point where everything's cool, and then one day everyone's gonna be mad at you, and then everyone's gonna be clowning you, and this is that's what makes it worse because you're walking around thinking you the shit and everything's wonderful, and it's like you got that fake ass baby, like we didn't know, you look clown, we were just being nice, and then you're like this whole time they've been laughing.
What did I miss?
Yo,
you one infraction away from the truth.
It's like I've never used that. That's why I don't use it. Look, I don't even dye my gray beard. Like, see this? No, just for men. None of that shit ain't just for shit. Because guess what? There ain't no fooleries here. This is my real grays. I got them when I got them, and that's what it is.
God bless me with that.
I'm just accepting how I look now. Like, yeah, I'm balding. I shave it down, but I ain't going like get no. Like, it's just me, but I ain't knocking somebody goes gets hair implants and whatnot. It's like you want to look how you look. It's really how you feel about yourself.
How you feel about yourself.
Honestly,
right?
that's what it comes down to. So as long as you feel good, fuck everybody else. You know, I feel good with my thinning hairline and my gray ass beard, and that's all right. I'm good with that.
Now, let me ask you a question though. Do you think there is a such thing as going too far in order to get beautified, I guess you could say, even if you're working under the premise of I'm just doing it for myself or something like that? Because we see these situations where people go out to their own behest and you go get a BBL and then you go get it from a doctor that's fucked up in the game and now you dead, or you got a sepsis infection, or you got to get your ass amputated. You don't want your ass amputated when you went to go get more ass and you come back with less ass.
There's nothing worse than you having all the ass. Everybody's complimenting you, and then all of a sudden a week later you have no ass at all. Like literally nass at all. Like you go from all that ass, all that back, baby got back to nass at all.
Nassatol, what you talk?
Nassatol.
Yeah, that's tough. You end up like that, and I told you, before we got on a video, I told you that I ran into a service that's provided in which you are administered salmon semen facials. And this is supposed to rejuvenate your face and stimulate growth cells and like make your skin better. And it's a professionally licensed service that someone provides. And it, from all accounts, from what I've seen, it work. The testimonials are good.
So semen is good for your skin.
You just said that on live, not me, but that's what that's a possibility.
Now no one can. It's like, girl, you know what they say.
Take it straight to the gym. She took it straight to hell.
It's good for your face, baby.
Look at these Google reviews.
It's like, and the reason why I know it's true is because I ate a whole lot of salmon 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, it's fresh.
I'm fresh full of salmon right now. I ate 2 salmons, one on the grill and one in the fry, just in case, like to mix the 2 types. Let's
crazy.
go, girl.
That's crazy. If you'd have ate a raw one, that would have been wild. I ate 3 salmon.
You can eat salmon raw. That's it. Salmon is one of the fish that's used for
sashimi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with no raw fish on the plate or in the bed, bro.
You fucked with plenty of raw fish.
Yeah. I prepared my fish. You know what I mean?
It's like plenty of salt, man. Cure.
I ain't take it straight out the sea. Fish out the sea, leave you an HI going on. So
no, but let's get back on. So this is real, right? This is real shit. This
That's real.
is
So
salmon semen.
but so
What
yeah,
I
that's
want to know is how did they discover this interesting fact? Like somebody was catching a salmon and it was in the middle of having sex with his wife and they caught him. And then as it came out the boat, it squirted some semen and all of a sudden all their acne went away or some shit.
instantaneous.
Oh my God.
Joel Osteen came from the bottom of the
What?
boat.
Hey, Charlie, I got an idea.
That's
We can
freaky.
sell this stuff. So then now like the preliminary version of the salmon semen is them like getting a whole salmon farm and then letting the salmon swim up and jerking them off. Like, come on, buddy. Give me that sweet nectar.
They freaky as hell up at the bay. They freaky on the bay. I don't know how. I don't know
Yeah, how did they discover this crazy shit?
I guess it can't be too far from what you just described. I mean, that is out of pocket. How
I
do you
literally just
discover-
made that up on the spot. It might be right for all I know.
You just wrote their biography, boy.
Like, hey, how did he know?
Look
Shit.
at what I can make it do. How do you masturbate a fish?
It all started with little Georgie, like wondering if every animal could be jerked off. So, and then he came to the salmon. And he was like, "This is something special."
That is a crazy life goal. That is a crazy life dedication. I'm gonna see
Who
if
knows?
every animal.
Salmon semen, though. That's what makes me like really fucks with me a little bit. Like
The way it
salmon-
rhymes.
Like at
Well, so-
what point do you think, hey, can semen do something? Can semen be medicinal?
Other than just impregnation?
Yeah, what else could it do?
External use only. Internal use only. What if some of that slip into your coochie? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Now you got a brain rock character.
And
walking
then what
around.
happens is that coochie tightens up and like becomes a better coochie.
Don't put that out there, Ed, because you're gonna have people. It's gonna be a lawsuit out next week. Did you insert salmon semen in your
Yeah.
coochie?
Hey, it's just
Under
like
the
Ozempic.
direction of
Like,
Edwin Nevado.
yeah, it's like he told me it would work.
If so, call 1-800-DAMN, bitch.
All of a sudden, she's taking a pee like 2 months later, and a whole bunch of little minnows are in the toilet.
Take us to North Carolina.
Yo, I went too far. I went too far, yo.
Minnows. What type of anamorph shit is you on tonight, yo? Why specifically minnows? That's
Oh, just that small, tiny fish.
you had it in your mind. You was ready. If I nut fish, it's gonna be minnows. You had that stored in one of your data centers in your mind.
It just sounded better than baby fish.
That's crazy. No, I like the specificity of it. I love it.
Man.
But so yeah, do you
It's like,
think
hey, I want to go fishing, baby? You got pee? It's like, I need some.
it's like
Tired of
bite-sized
going to-
fish?
Tired
it's
of
like
going to the
Swedish
bass
fish.
shop. It's like, they raised the price of minnows. They raised the price of minnows. A dozen is now $7.99 now. $7.99 for a dozen minnows. Used to be $4.99. Now $7. $7.99.
Why they price gouging?
I don't know. Harder
That's
to find minnows now until now this new discovery.
Jesus Christ. It saturated the market. I'm not fucking with you, yo. All right.
Minnows, you can go down to 25 cents a minnow.
Exactly. They gonna make the market drop if it come that if it's piss, if it becomes a piss commodity, you know how readily accessible piss is.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck the
It's
market
salty, man, like sardines.
up.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
yo. Jesus. I had a mouth stroke just now. Yeah. Oh.
Yo. We need to move on. Salmon semen. That's what it comes down to. You
But
put a
anyway.
little salmon semen.
Oh. Do you
Rejuvenation. Salmon semen. Salmon semen.
what if
the
some get in
double
your
S.
mouth, sir? Man, you
Mm.
can't do this.
Salty.
Salty straight up. All right. So yeah, I don't know. Before I was trying to get to the point of I was trying to get to the point of like Botox and BBLs. and
So Botox.
but we
So
took it too
Botox.
far. We traveled out of orbit
How
on
far
that.
are you willing to go to beautify yourself? Salmon semen. I think that's the furthest you can go.
Let that fish skeet on my chin. That's tough money. And I'm gonna pay you for that.
Yeah,
This is
now,
this,
yo, that's that joke in that. Remember that joke where the dude was like, I bet you $500 that I could piss I could piss all over everybody. Or no, wait, I could piss. Oh yeah, I bet you $500 that I could piss in that cup and not miss a drop. And the dude takes the bet. He's like, so then he goes piss and he literally starts peeing all over the bartender, peeing all over the counter, peeing all over him, peeing all over everywhere. He peed everywhere but the motherfucking cup. And he says, oh man, fuck. So he's like, I'll be right back. Let me get your money. He walks over to the other side of the bar, comes back, gives us his $5. He's like, yo, you happy doing this? He's like, yo, because I bet $1,000 to that guy over there that I could piss all over you, everybody. And not only would you not be mad, but you'd be happy about it.
That was crazy.
You remember that joke? That was from Desperado.
That's that's one of my favorite movies.
Yo, that shit was hilarious as fuck. But why did I tell that joke just now?
I don't know. Well, because we was talking about because you're a freak. That's what it comes down to. Because you're a freak. I was about to explain your freak.
Oh, about the salmon semen.
That's your new favorite word.
Not only would you not be mad, but you would thank him and pay him.
That's we putting one of them shirts out too. That's a Robert, what are you doing shirt and a salmon semen shirt.
What are you up to, salmon?
We know what you're up to if you're doing that. But yeah, I guess the overarching theme there is be true to yourself, man. If there are things that you want to do for beautification, definitely pursue that. But like I said with the Beijing, don't get addicted to a look that's not you. Real quick, also I wanted to talk about Pamela Anderson in this sector real quick about how she chose the all natural route. You know, she looked like an old woman, and you know, old women can be sexy sometimes. You ain't gotta be all plump faced up, pulled back and plumped up. You know, they pull your shit back, and then what you do they plump up. You look like a nigga zoomed in on your face on Google Maps.
She chose to age gracefully, and she chose to accept how she looks now because hey, she's lived her life as being sexualized and being a sex icon. So she's lived that time, and now she just want to be like, hey, I'm a regular person. See, even me, I can age, and I'm not going to be trying so hard to maintain that appearance that everyone knows me as. Oh man, she's a freaking centerfold, and I was a centerfold, and now I'm just a little older lady chilling.
I'm an old bop. Old bop. So shout out to that.
And aging gracefully is fine. I think. I mean, it's like not knocking somebody that's so self-involved with their personal appearance. Like Michael Jackson. That's more leans towards like kind of tragic, because it's like. The dude,
why you say it's tragic for my man Mike? God.
Because it's not really about it. It's not really more about like, hey, I feel good. It's like he never felt like he looked good enough, and then it just got worse and worse. And I think that's the problem. It's like when you get so far involved in it that you completely alter your appearance to the point where no one recognizes you anymore, but you still are trying to do more because you feel like it's not enough. That's where it becomes the same thing, like eating disorder. I'm gonna put that in the same category. Eating disorders, where whether it's not eating, being bulimic, anorexic, or the opposite, where you're eating more and getting bigger and bigger. Like both those disorders are disorders, and I think when someone's doing to an extremity that Michael Jackson, and there's a lot of other celebrities that's gone too far with their plastic surgeries. And you go, man, that's kind of tragic a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you could tell it's like never enough. No matter what I do, I'm gonna still feel like I'm not.
Little Kim.
Yeah, Lil Kim. Man, Lil Kim was fine. What happened? Why? You didn't have to. Somehow she got lighter too, didn't she?
She looked like one of them cats off the movie Sleepers. Remember that movie?
He looked like that cat from Brooklyn that had all the fleas on his face.
That's fucked up. Lion King. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we got to move on. Simba. Kimba Walker face, bitch. That's crazy. All right. Love yourself. We love you here at the Two Ladies Said It Podcast. Moving on. Tonight, eat my pussy right. Oh, my minnow cat.
Yo, you remember that song?
Next topic. It's something we've all done, Ed. something we all done, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it leave you side eyeing them somebody you love. And what we're talking about here is loaning money to friends and family. On one hand, it's somebody they coming to you, somebody you love. They coming to you, they like, hey man, I'm going through a hard time. I might, let me hold $1,000. Now, if somebody give you, let me just set the stage first. Let me hold $1,000 I needed for the house. You give them that $1,000 free form. You just like here, and it's really no restrictions around it or agreement around it, and you just free loaning out money. It could go several ways depending on the type of motherfucker you dealing with. You know your family more than anybody else, so you know what could potentially come of it. But Ed, what do you think about? What do you think are some of the dangers of loaning money to friends and family? Um,
Um,
even
this
with in a situation they might be able to pay you back.
Yeah, loaning can come in different forms. Like, sometimes it's like the unspoken things like, hey, I'm doing these things for you, thing in the thought back of your mind is like, hey, it's not like I expect you to help me back tomorrow, but at some point, when you're back on your feet, hey man, thanks for helping me out all that time. You spent this much, and here's like boom. Like it's not like they gave you an exact amount, but just gave you something as like, hey, thanks for helping me out, now I'm in a good position, let me give it back. That's
Mm-hmm.
the biggest part about it, because with family you're not doing it because you're like, hey, I want to do, it's like because it's family, you care about it, you want to see them do good. So the idea is, if I help you now, when I'm in the same boat, maybe you'll help
Yeah,
me.
for me, right?
And I think that as long as that happens, I'm okay with it. And in the end is like, because I've been burned plenty, because especially when I go, hey, I'm giving you this because I'm okay now, but this is going to set me back if I don't get it back by
Right,
this time. And
right.
they don't, then that's when you get burned. So it's like in some instances, I could say the lesson that I learned is give, but only enough that you're comfortable losing. The same thing as when you bet and when you're gambling, because I think that's the
Damn,
same
you
thing.
shouldn't have to gamble with family.
You're gambling when you're loaning somebody money. It doesn't matter if it's blood or not. Blood sometimes hurts you worse than just friends.
Yeah,
So it's like, because they almost think in their mind that they don't have to.
I'm entitled to
Oh,
this.
that's my cousin. Oh, that's my uncle. Oh, that's my brother. Oh, that's my sister. Oh, that's my mom. She'll be all right.
Right,
No, she's not gonna be all right. She's just not gonna tell you, because she's your mom, your sister,
right.
your cousin, your uncle, because they feel ashamed of coming to you going, hey man. When some don't have no shame, they'll be like, hey motherfucker, where's my shit? You're
Yes.
the soul. Don't come to my Thanksgiving. You're done, yo. You ain't coming to Thanksgiving. You
This
ain't coming.
broke ass nigga still owe me $500. That's what I'm grateful for. This Thanksgiving.
So that, but in some instances, the person's gonna feel the love and not want to pressure you, and that's not cool, because you're
That's
taking advantage of
manipulation.
that. You're
Yeah.
yeah, you're sometimes directly or indirectly taking advantage of that kindness, and I think that's where it's not cool. So it's like, hey, if you're on the side of the borrowing side, then hey, doesn't mean you got to pay him back right now, tomorrow, or the next day, but keep that in your plans. Like, hey,
Right.
this is
That's what
my
I think
plan
is
to get
critical.
back on my feet. And then as soon as I
Yeah.
get my feet, the first thing I'm doing is paying my cousin back, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here.
So do you leave that open ended like that and expect them to make that dissertation? They supposed to be the one that
Of
sets up
course,
that
it's
structure.
the unspoken thing, but in some cases, maybe sometimes it's late. Treat your family like you would, like you're a loan shark or a
You
loan
better.
company. It's like, let's put some things on writing, saying, I'm loaning you this much, you're taking this much, and we'll just put a date just for semantics, or just for like,
Just so we can have
logistics,
expectations.
a year and 6 months from now, and then we'll put that date that you'll pay me back
Yeah,
by this
that's.
date.
I mean, even if you don't do a serve, agreement written and notarized and all that, at least have a verbal. So hey, go. I'm loaning you this five. When can I? I think that's the problem right there. When you loan money, you don't really have that conversation of when can I expect it back, because the family already coming at you with, well, if you go to a bank and
Sometimes
loan
it's
money.
like they're desperate, like, come on, I need it by
Right.
tonight, and then you're caught up in their desperation, so you're giving without talking
That's
to
what
them.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's never well, I'm not gonna say it's never, but it's rarely a situation where it's like, hey, I have this plan that I'm trying to do
Mhm.
XYZ in this world. Now, if we was playing like this all stemmed from a conversation we were supposed to have last week about Jameis Winston loaning his family up to $400,000 for various frivolous business endeavors. But on our level, we don't have $4,000 to loan for 400. Probably don't even have 4,000. We don't have $400,000 to loan anybody. But you know, if somebody borrows $500 from you, Ed, if somebody borrows $1,000 from you, Ed, that's a considerable amount of money, and to you to just give it to them without any restraints is a risk, especially in a situation, you know, you got a partner,
definitely.
you got a spouse, you know,
family,
like, you know,
that depend on you,
right? So they're gonna be like, your wife gonna be like, yo, where that money out that joint account go, bucko? You know, oh, I gave it to Rodney. He his baby,
he's good for it. He's good for it.
He good, Rodney. And your wife gonna keep it real, Rodney.
She's
crack smoking Rodney.
She's like, no, don't tell me you gave it Rodney. And then you know it's bad when they say of all people.
Oh yeah, that's the dagger right there.
It's just like, oh, that means that's like the one person I shouldn't have.
Why you say that about Rodney?
You know you fucked up at that point. You know? You're like, oh,
he good peoples.
And then you're like, I'm probably not getting that money back.
And the worst part be when you see a motherfucker flossing with living life afterwards. Oh.
Yo, and that's the crazy part. And then you're like, hey, Rodney, remember that time when I gave you $1,000? Can you give me $20, please? Fuck out of here, man.
Shit on you, dog. That's
shit on you.
That's why when I loan money, I really don't, unless we have that formal conversation, like you said, I don't really expect it back. But if I don't get it back, that was your, like Spider-Man say, everybody get one. That's your one right there.
That's your one. That's why I always say, like, don't give to the point where it hurts if you give.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like what you're comfortable losing. Because if you do that, then if you do get burned, you're not fucking making phone calls to get loans, like calling your bank, like, hey, you know, I'm trying to get a loan. Because you're getting a loan because you loan money and then get it back.
Now that's a dumbass move.
Because I mean, I had my credit fucked up from helping people out. Like
don't do that.
Shit like, hey, I need to rent a car. Let me use your credit card.
Oh, you was trying to get some coochie, Ed. I know. I've heard that story.
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was a family member.
Oh, okay. Damn. So
and see, they burned me not by not paying back, but by not returning the vehicle when it was supposed to be returned. And you already know how that goes because you get it on a deal. And then when you go outside that deal, now you're getting like
premium rates.
And man, they maxed my shit out in one fucking go.
See, that's like how you say you down for me after that.
It's just I was devastated because I was like on a point where I was trying real hard to get my credit up, and I was in a very good position. Like my credit was looking lovely. Everybody's calling me like, hey, you want my credit card? Hey, you want this? Hey, do you know you can do this? Hey, I'm like, yeah, this is good. Hey, I'll get with y'all. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Just let me chill. And then just like that, the phone call stopped. And then the only call is like, hey, you know, just wanted to let you know we have just
we coming for you, nigga. That's tough, yo. Damn, that's cruddy, yo. So yeah, we just wanted to touch on that briefly, man. Just be careful when you.
Remember earlier we were talking about a thing and you was like, oh man, that ain't that. Remember it's all from that. I'm being cryptic, but it was something I told you about that I had to like find something, this and that. Yo,
no, I got you.
Bro, yes, yo. It all came from that, yo. Now you just remind me, I'm like, want to say, hey, motherfucker.
I see you rocking like this. You ready to put on shook one?
Every time I remember that shit, it makes me mad again. I'm like, man, because all I had to do was say no, yo. So in the end, yo, if you know that them not paying you back is gonna hurt you, don't do it. It's just basically it's not worth the risk. It don't matter how much you love them. You're like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to like
self-preservation is key. Yeah, don't.
Or just go the extra mile and get shit in writing, yo. It's like I know you don't want me to do this, and we're supposed to be family, but this is the only way I can protect myself because at least I have a record that you owe me this. So I'm gonna get that the minute I see you flossing, I'm gonna hit you with the remember this paper? We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. Because best believe it's gonna be interest, because that's how it works. So especially as a long time goes by, they're gonna hit you with the interest and court costs. So when you sue for they owe you interest and court fees. And guess what? The proof makes the win.
Is in the pudding, as they say. Yeah. So yeah, be careful out there financially, and don't be thirsty like my man right here just looking at the money on.
Yo, look at this. He's setting him up low key. My man, look, the dude on the right,
Setting them up
the
low.
dude with the glasses is happy as
Hey,
hell.
make it quick. We gotta go pop his quick picks, yo.
Oh, yeah, because he got happy, he got some money. The dude, the grandpa, is happy because he's like, I'm gonna fuck him up with some fucking interest rates. You don't even know. He gonna owe me for 5 years.
That's a finesse embrace. That's
He's gonna be paying me back for 5 years. I'm gonna make double this.
He got it fanned out for him and everything. He want him to see it all.
Yo, happy now, like what is that? Laugh now, cry later, yo. Next subject.
That's a payday loan from your pops. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Here we are once again with my homie Edwin. You already know what it is. It's Poppy's quick pick, baby girl. I gotta get it. I gotta press pause twice. I mean, I got.
Yo, it's like your clapping went perfectly, your vocals didn't cut out, and then you had to go for a second clap, and then your vocals cut out. It's like,
I was horny. I busted.
It didn't glitch. Let me just go ahead and clap it out again.
Here we go, everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Edwin's back. All right, Edwin. Here we go. Week 15 of the NFL is upon us, brother. 4 more weeks to go. Ain't it crazy? Tonight we have Baker. Is Baker playing tonight? I don't know. I'll let you talk.
I have no idea.
The Falcon and the Buccaneers. What you think coming from this one?
I don't know, man. The Buccaneers just don't look like the Buccaneers of the beginning of the season.
Yeah, last week loss was crazy.
But they still got some hitters on that team, man. They got some talent on that team, yo. Mm-hmm. And without knowing the true health of Baker, which I think he's just playing through an injury, I just can't trust them. And the Falcons are the most unpredictable team in the NFL right now. Every time I doubt them, they win. Did you notice that? Every time I pick against the Falcons, they end up winning, yo. So I'm going to do opposites.
Okay.
The Falcons are going to, and remember, the Falcons are going to win this game.
I see the
24-17.
24-17. Yeah, baby. I like that opposite, but I'm going to just keep it 100. I think the Falcons are going to win this game. 34-8 under Kirk Cousins. 34-8.
34-8. Oh, that's right. Kirk Cousins is playing.
Next, we are in the Natty, where the Ravens travel to, Lord, I know you struggling. The Ravens travel to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. What it look like, Ed?
The Ravens do the same thing to me, too. Every time I say, oh, they're going to win this game because they have to. Well, they have to now. So I want them to win, but I'm not going to pick them to win because as long as we got Lele and Voorhees and inconsistent offensive line play going on, and it's crazy because it's like I tried real hard, like, hey man, they're gonna get it together, this and that. But the bottom line, Warhop, the offensive lines coach, what is he doing? I still see these fucking offensive linemen doing the same thing, being out of position, bad technique, arms on the outside. I mean, doing everything that a professional should not be doing. That I see high school kids having better technique than these fucking fools in those positions, yo. That's just for real, yo. And it's like I'm blaming the coach. And as long as that happens, I can't pick the Ravens, yo. I want them to win, but I'm gonna call Bengals. Bengals win 34-28. Make me a liar, Ravens, because every time I say you're gonna win, you fucking destroy my brain.
Get easy, SAT.
34-28 Bengals. And this is the first time in my history I've ever said picked against the Ravens, but I had to do it.
Up, SA.
I got to do it because they're gonna have to win my trust back.
Damn,
I'm not
that's tough.
you know.
I'm gonna take the Ravens here over Joey B. Joey B said he think about retirement and shit. I'm gonna take the Bengals. I'm gonna take the Ravens here 21-17.
Yo, he's the new Andrew Luck. That quarterback that has all the talent but has none of the protection. But at the same time, in the same sentence, pay my receivers.
Pay my receivers to get me up out of
here. You can't get both. You can't get both, Joe. You can't get both, Joe.
He just got them black people that money and left.
Okay, you can't say. You should have been like, pay my protection. Get me help. Protect me. Protect me.
He wasn't selfish. He wasn't selfish. Next.
He was selfish. That's why he's hurting.
Jesus. Next, the Jets travel to TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. What's this one, Ed?
Duval. Them Jacksonville Jaguars are going into they're at home. The Jets are going into Jacksonville and they are coming out with scars. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, give it to me hot.
They're gonna get mauled. I'm gonna say 28-10 Jaguars.
Okay, I like that. 28-12. Oh, 28-10. Jaguars. Okay, I like that. Next, the Buffalo Bills. Strong. Josh Allen been looking strong, but the Patriots are back, baby. This should be a good game. The Patriots host the Buffalo Bills in Gillette Stadium.
Hey, the Patriots beat the Bills in their house, and now they're in their house. But I think that what I'm starting to see is that Josh is playing possessed at this point. This motherfucker's willing his team to victories. The way he's been playing the past 3 weeks, and I'm just gonna say it. I think the Patriots are gonna obviously win the division regardless of what happens in this game because they have a multi-game lead. But I think the Bills are going to get some redemption, and I think Josh Allen is going to be the reason. And the Bills come back from a deficit, early deficit, and win 34-28.
Oh wow, okay, that's crazy. I'm taking a Patriot this one.
I know you are.
I like that one. Next,
Josh Allen.
The Raiders travel to Lincoln Financial to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly, struggling. What about this one, Ed?
This one's an easy one. The Eagles, thank God for them playing the Raiders right now. The worst.
Raiders.
Hey, the Raiders don't even know what quarterback they're playing. Now, Kenny Pickett's going to be starting this game. Geno Smith, Kenny Pickett, doesn't matter, man. This team's just in disarray right now, the Raiders. Tom Brady, you're a football mind. Get in there and do something. You got some stakes in this team now. It's time for you to step in there and be more proactive. Maybe you should have drafted Shador. You should have drafted Shador. At worst, you'd at least have a young quarterback to mold. Anyways, they fucked up. The Eagles are going to get back into the win column in this game, 34-14. Fuck that, 34-7. That's it.
Jesus, no respect, no chance. That's what you got.
Eagles are about to slaughter them. They're at home too, yo.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Next, the Detroit Lions travel to Los Angeles to take on God's team, the Los Angeles Rams. Let's talk nice.
Hey, yo, the Detroit Lions proved me wrong, and I told them that they were gonna lose last week, and they proved me wrong. They won that game. But now you're playing the Rams, and the Rams defense is different than. Yeah, the Rams defense is different. That boy Verse is a beast.
I'm different. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean there's going to be a shootout. I think there's going to be a shootout. This game's going to go back and forth. I'll say. Can I say something? Are you done? 34-28 Rams.
We're dropping a 40 burger. 40-17 Rams. Next.
40-17.
We just like Section 8. We putting a bitch in their place. We coming to regulate.
You gonna tame that line?
Yes, sir. Pause. Whoa, wait a minute. That was real sultry. Next, we got the Colts with.
I didn't say you're gonna ram that line, which I could have said. Oh, are you gonna ram that line?
I'm gonna close the stream after that. Next, we got Old Man Rivers coming to take on one of the most ferocious defenses in the NFL. It's not looking good for you, Mr. Rivers.
It's not said that he's going to start, though. They said it's kind of like day to day because, it's about where he's
in the fire here. But what you think happened here, Ed?
I think it's the worst possible match for him to come back to the NFL. That welcome to the NFL is going to be crazy.
He's going to be right back out.
I remember Phillip Rivers. And if he could still sling the ball like he slung the ball, man, that would be actually not a bad situation. But I don't think that it's going to be in one game. This dude hasn't played in years. He's got a little dad bod, and he's about to roll out there and throw some balls. Yo, pause.
That's crazy.
Seahawks.
Hold on real quick, Ed. Keep going.
Seahawks going to win this game, no problem. And it just comes down to whether it was him or not, because the Colts kind of have been showing their hand. So Seahawks going to win this one 27-14.
Damn, that's a blowout, but I see it happening. Ed, we gotta run through these because I gotta take the boy to basketball practice. But let go. So we got the Vikings versus the Cowboys.
Vikings, Cowboys. I think the Vikings are on the tear. Cowboys are not. Vikings win 24-17. Then that brings us to
motherfucker, don't do my shit. Hold on, you be steady quick to leave me, yo.
I thought
Damn, yo. If you ain't gonna fuck me, somebody else is. All right, next we got the Browns playing the Bears.
The Browns playing the Bears. This is a crazy game because it's like dang, I want to see Shador like succeed so these naysayers can shut the hell up. But I think the Bears. I think it's going to be a low scoring affair. I think the defense is going to be taking this over. So I'd say the Bears win 17-14.
Okay, I like that one. Cardinals, Texans.
Oh, Texas going to demolish the Cardinals. That's going to probably be a 34-13.
34-13.
Did I say Texas is going to demolish the Cardinals,
yes.
right? 34, yeah,
of course. We know what you meant. Them boys trash. Next, the Chargers travel to Arrowhead. Ooh,
this is the nail in the coffin for Kansas City. I think the Chargers are going to put that nail in the coffin, and slam down their hopes and dreams for this season. Hey, you guys had a good run, and the crazy thing is, you'll be back next year. You're going to learn from this. You're going to go back to the drawing boards. Andy Reid's going to realize, hey, I'm human. I'm only human after all. Kansas City, the fans are going to get humble because they're a little way too cocky, yo. They just riding that train.
Give it to me, though, Ed. Let's go.
We so good. We got Taylor Swift. Now you're going to swift your ass right to the couch, yo. The Chargers win 34-21.
All right, no doubt. Commanders, Giants.
I think the Giants are going to win this game 24-10.
24-10. Broncos, Packers.
This is a highlighted game here too. So this game, I think, could go either way because both teams got strong pieces on their defense that can really completely turn the game, with turnovers and everything. But I think that both quarterbacks are pretty turnover prone at times. So this game can go either way. So I'm just going to flip with the home team because the elevation. So I'm gonna go Broncos win this game, keeps their win streak alive, 27-20.
That should be a good game. This one maybe not so much. Panthers, Saints.
I think the Panthers are going into the Superdome and handling the business because they see that the division is up for the taking. And if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose against the Falcons, guess what? The Panthers win. And guess who has first place? The Panthers. So the Panthers understanding what's in front of them. And I think they just got a young team. And I like what Bryce Young, they're starting to show some clips of him really getting into the game. Mm-hmm. Panthers win 34-17.
Okay. Next. Santa Clara, Cam Ward, been talking shit about his team. And the Titans come in to face the 49ers.
Coaching staff's too good, bottom line. I don't even have to talk about the players. The players are better in San Francisco, bottom line. Better coaches, better players, results.
Papa John's.
27-17 because Cam is starting to show his ass a little bit. I'm seeing he's taking more risk and not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
He's not giving a fuck. He's just going for it. Right. 27-17 San Francisco.
Okay. And lastly, Monday night, Dolphins, who've been trying to get a little resurgence, versus the Steelers.
Dolphins versus the Steelers. This would be hilarious if the Dolphins punch the Steelers in the mouth. No, but the Steelers have been having trouble with the run game, and Achane is holy shit, what's going on here? That speed. And I think that the Dolphins have a possibility to upset the Steelers because they're on a high right now because they just got gifted a game against, hey, what's a touchdown? What's a catch? Who fucking knows? But I do know the Dolphins are going to win 27-20.
No doubt. All right, Ed, thank you for another rendition of Poppy's Quick Pick. EQP, baby. be on the lookout for us. Again, we're going to Atlanta to see the Falcons versus Ram game. So me and Ed are going to have some content for that. We do appreciate you guys watching, tuning in, everybody who's commented live during this stream here as you watch it, everybody who likes us, everybody who follows us, everybody who subs to us, everybody who talks shit about us. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Ed, you got anything to say before we slide?
Just double that sentiment. Appreciate your support. We're just going to keep doing this damn thing. And as you show up, we show up. That's just how it's going to be. Because it's too late. We said it.
All right. From me and Edwin, we appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, peace.
Peace.
All right, so too late we said it, crew. Thank you for joining us for week 18 again. And we're gonna have to do something. I don't know. I know you working later, but if I don't want to have to rush like this at the end of every episode to get him to practice, so maybe we can start early. But we'll talk about it on the back end pause. We
could also do Fridays, bro.
We could do Fridays, but I want to give you more time to edit and stuff, yo. I don't want you in the closet like Harry Potter making that shit in the nighttime. Close the door and give me some more Soda Club crackers.
Remember that time we had to drop it an hour late because I didn't have time.
See, I
didn't have time.
I don't want you to live like that, yo.
Close the door and give me some more Soda Club crackers.
I didn't have time.
See, I don't want
I didn't have time.
I don't want you to live like that, yo.